Thank you. Thank you, Jose, for inviting us for this wonderful forum. It is our third year association with ICT Forum and TIA Forum, and we're very happy to be here. My name is Sai Sharan, and I lead the corporate program regionally at Noora. I would like to begin my presentation with a short clip. Thanks. Well, exciting race, but not an ideal ending, right? Yeah? So now imagine the body as the car, the mind as the driver, and the heart as the engine. Now, if we don't have our heart under the measures of checks and balances, our life goes for a toss. Hence the importance of preventive health screening. And I would like to begin with my presentation. Let's understand what is screening all about, yeah? So before I answer to that question, the routine that we follow is whenever we are not well, we go see a doctor. The doctor prescribes some medicine and some tests, followed by the severity of the report. We either go to a hospital or a diagnostic center for the treatment and then post-treatment care, right? This is the norm that we follow. On the contrary, screening means testing the healthy population. It's an orientation taken by a healthy individual who wants to be rest assured with their health. It is a proactive practice and a preventive approach towards one's health. So it's like saying, I know I'm healthy, but I don't want to be taken by surprises in the present or future, which is why I opt to screen. And that's the space Noora is into. We are a Fujifilm organization. Fujifilm, right? Are you hitting the nostalgia memories, childhood memories, capturing some nice moments during a childhood with Fujifilm cameras? Smartly, what they did is they pivoted themselves into medical equipment manufacturing. When mobile phones started coming into the market, what Fujifilm did is leveraged upon imaging technology to move into the healthcare space. So having said this, they have set up state-of-the-art centers across the globe, beginning from Namma Bengaluru, a very proud moment. Normally, when it comes to healthcare innovation, for that matter, it's more from the US base or a European base. I am very happy to represent my company because we started from Namma Bengaluru and created a proud moment from here. So we leverage highly upon the imaging technology to determine the smallest of the health concerns that might be lurking within your body, right? So that's the biggest advantage that we have. We have collaborated with DKH Group to ensure that they implement the mission of Fujifilm in a most seamless manner. So what's our objective? This was an article which was published a year ago. It says India lacks a systematic screening program. Well, which is why we're here. We're here to set up a systematic screening program, thereby saving life to early detection. Now, some of the uniqueness that we would like to point out here. We are India's first AI-based health screening center. I will expound more about this point in my upcoming slides, but just like to give a flavor of it. So we ensure there's a seamless screening experience which happens when a guest comes to our center. We call them guests, not patients. And AI becomes a good support tool for our radiologists to comprehend the report. We have built state-of-the-art centers across the globe. And the picture that you look at on the screen is that of the Bangalore Center. Now, when it comes to health checkup, people normally dread to go to a hospital or a diagnostic center is because of the ecosystem, right? You're always in the confluence of symptomatic people as well. So which is why we have made a standalone screening center which enables a very smooth experience for anybody who's coming around, have a handheld experience from point A to point D. From the time you come in till the time you go out, there is a seamless experience which takes place at our center. The beauty is this. We just take about 2 hours to complete the whole process. You can head to Mysore from here in just 2 hours, and that is the time taken to complete the whole screening at our center. The best part is we completed with the doctor consultation. So your reports are well presented in front of you the moment you complete your screening, so that you are there on the desk and take those actions from day one. Moving forward, now touching upon the AI aspect, what is so wow about AI when it comes to Noora? Well, this is quite a cutting edge. Since we use CT machines for screening, it is a subject matter of radiation. Now, traditionally, CT scan emits 50 times that of an X-ray radiation, right? So a low dosage of CT scan emits 10 times that of an X-ray, whereas an ultra-low radiation emits just about 1 X-ray. And that is the space Noora is into. We expose you to ultra-low radiation. But there's a problem. What is the problem? The image quality goes for a toss. It is quite noisy and grainy, making it most uncomprehensible image. So that is when the first AI system kicks in. It cleans the image, makes it more comprehensible, and easy for the radiologist to comprehend it. The second AI system kicks in as a decision support tool. It acts as a companion to the radiologist. Remember, it's not a decision maker. It is a good decision support tool to the radiologist and the doctor. You must be wondering, Sai, do you have a case study here? Yes, I do have a case study. So this was a mammogram test which was conducted in the year 2011, 12, and 13 without the influence of AI. Only in 2013, the guest was able to figure out the cause of concern by following it up with a biopsy. Now, the beauty of AI is this. Right in the first year itself, the cause of concern was detected in a very small region. Subsequent year, it started to grow in the larger part of the organ, and then third year, you can see the damage that's happening. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is the value that we bring on table with the influence of AI, which is early detection. Some of the key tests that we do at our center. I would like to thank Mr. Adarsh from Philips for setting the context on emphasizing the importance of heart health. So we do something known as heart calcium score. What does this tell you about? So it is one of the best non-invasive scans which we do at our center to determine the risk of heart attack. Now, we check the calcified calcium in your coronary arteries and thereby tell you if your arteries are clogged. And we have saved lives with the help of this test. Many guests have come back and given us a letter of testimonial and saying, thank you for saving my life. These people have been marathon runners. They have gone to reputed medical institutions to get their checkup done. When they came back to Noora, they figured out a big challenge with their heart, which they were not completely aware about, right? Bone mineral density. Everybody needs bones, which is why I'm standing here. Now, what we do here is we not only check the strength of the outer region of your bone, with the help of a CT scan, we are also able to access the inner bone strength, right? So the inner bone strength tells you about the pores in the heart, the pores in the bone, and tells you whether it is brittle, are you moving towards osteoporosis, and so on. Something known as visceral fat analysis. How many of you all have belly? And thought it was a sign of prosperity? It's a sign of obesity, my friends. Well, it is a notorious fat within your body. Viscera means organs. The fat surrounding your organs is called visceral fat. And this hampers the functionality of all your other organs which is surrounding it, right? Thereby not enabling it to do the best of what it's supposed to do. And you must be noticing that I've raised visceral fat on top. I'll tell you, there's a reason for this. Moving on, we also do a breast cancer screening. Apart from breast cancer, we also do cancer markers to help determine women's health. The fifth test is the metabolic syndrome. Basically, it's a 5-parameter test, and any 3 parameters are on elevation, you are under metabolic syndrome, which is quite dangerous in nature. Now, you must be asking, Sai, how relevant these tests are? Just for your kind information, this was an article which was published last month, which says one of the best ways to determine blocked arteries is in a non-invasive way is visceral fat analysis. And which is why I've topped visceral fat on top of the test list. And there is a correlation of visceral fat to all these health parameters. Let it be heart, let it be bone, let it be breast, or metabolic syndrome for that matter. Moving on quickly, these are the well-constructed centers which we have set up across the globe. Beginning from Bangalore, we started in Feb 2021, moved on to Gurugram in 2022, followed by our third center in Mumbai in 2023, and then Hyderabad at the end of 2023. This is our fifth center in India. It's located in Calicut. It's called Global Innovation Center, where most of the incubation of new tech and health tech happens here. We train the upcoming centers which are coming in India as well as overseas as well. These are the centers overseas. Mongolia, we have 2 centers, one in Vietnam as well. As we speak, we recently launched our new center in Cape Town, that is South Africa, followed by Dubai, and then Bangkok as well. Some of our esteemed corporate clients are on the screen. We invite you to have your logo here. So thank you so much for this wonderful time. And on the ending note, I would like to invite you to be a part of Good Health with a short video. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
A foundation built upon a touch of care. It all began with a vision clear, powerful, and brimming with purpose. Inspired by the well-known Japanese way of life, a mission solely dedicated to safeguarding what matters most: health. Pioneered by Noura in collaboration with Fujifilm, with a singular goal of saving lives through active screenings. Together, Dr. Kutti's healthcare team joined forces with Fujifilm under the leadership of CEO Goto-san, who saw the potential for a new future in healthcare. Goto-san recognized the opportunity to innovate and save countless lives in the process. He committed Fujifilm's vast technological resources and prowess to the cause, hoping to create something truly revolutionary for the people all across the world. Like Japan, that has cultivated a culture around health screening, Noura aims, with the help of AI-assisted technology, to establish regular health screenings as a global norm. From the very first center in Bangalore, the mission has now expanded to institutes in Gurugram, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Ulaanbaatar, Hanoi, Cape Town, Bangkok, and Dubai. What we are doing isn't just for today, it's for the future. At Noura, we envision a world where health is a priority and every life saved becomes a legacy. Join our journey towards future where screening isn't a fear,